are the true artists. So let's get together, see what we can uncover.
Hello, hello, hello. It has been a minute. Hey, Jenny. All right. Oh my God. No, Nanako. Oh, do I have to go to bed? Oh. Oh boy, are we starting it off with story stuff? Oh boy. Will Nanako be alright? Then there's what happened in Namatame's hospital ward. The snow that started to fall, and the fog that won't disappear. What lies ahead from here on? You feel very tired. You should hurry and get some rest for today. Oh God, are we starting with story? Oh Jesus. Oh hell yeah, we are. This...
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
It seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I can solve it.
Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight.
Okay.
Margaret?
Oh! Voices you've heard many times before echo in your mind.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right, together.
Damn, fuck Teddy, I guess.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Hey, yo, what the fuck was that? What? It seems that the car has stopped moving.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast, some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
Okay, yeah.
Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
What? You can hear something in the distance. A doorbell? Oh, is it someone in the real world, maybe? I was like, what the fuck? Why does the car have a doorbell? Yeah, okay. It seems that you've been sleeping until now. You hear the doorbell ringing. Someone seems to be at the door. Alright, damn! What the fuck?
Teddy's missing.
What the
I
fuck?
looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I'm worried.
Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
Where could Teddy have gone? In any case, you decide to go look for him. Damn it, man. I was hoping to maybe do Margaret's thing. Because I think I'm gonna try and just like hardcore like speed run that next.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything
Yo,
over there.
I fuck with the
fog so
kanji
dense
fit.
might be
The like
affecting my
buttoned
readings.
up like
Wish I
leather
could do better.
jacket.
I'm
I fuck
sorry.
with that.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
I like Yukiko's outfit too. You recall a mysterious dream you had last night. This may be a time for contemplation rather than action. That is what Igor said, but... Contemplation rather than action. So thinking about it is probably the... Let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano, the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
I want to hear you put it like that. Sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
I still
Sane or
don't
insane?
think it's Namatame.
Sounds like a play I saw before.
Because Namatame Loki
talks
kind of
about
seemed like
saving
he was like,
people.
oh, I'm
What's that
actually
mean?
legitimately
I don't
trying to
think there's
save
any doubt
them
that it includes
and get them
kidnapping people and
away
throwing them
from
into the
whoever
TV.
is the actual killer.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you
Damn.
think, Senpai?
There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. don't worry, I'll save this girl too. So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? Who the fuck is Misuzu Hiragi? Who is that? Am I just like misremembering a person? Who the fuck is Misuzu Hiragi? What the hell? I don't think his diary would be it. I don't think the copycat murderer would be it, because like he didn't actually. I think because what was it? He killed the teacher Muraoka, the news anchor. Oh, that's the news anchor. Oh, okay. He killed Muraoka, but he didn't do it like through the TV. He just straight up killed him. Like normally, he like strangled him to death or something. The warning letter, I don't think that would be anything either, because there was no like indication of who sent it. I'm gonna say maybe the alibi? I don't know.
Her alibi? Wasn't it airtight right from the beginning? How could she kidnap people and throw them into TVs if she's out of the country?
Oh, I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was saying she was the one I was pointing at. That's stupid. They worded that weirdly. Maybe the copycat.
So you're saying Mitsuo did it? Dude, if Mitsuo was the original killer, why the hell did he do such a half-assed job of copying himself later? Come on, we all agreed that his confession was a fake. He didn't do all that stuff.
Okay.
You think things through before you open your mouth, man.
Shut the fuck up, Yosuke! What the hell? Let me think. I mean, it's probably the warning letter, right?
Warning letter? Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
Okay, that was the right one, I think. You recall that the first warning letter said, "Don't rescue anymore." And the second one said, "If you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed."
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like, don't rescue or kill?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean...
Namatame didn't write it.
Yeah, it's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
You all worked together to take another step toward the truth. Oh. Seekers of the Truth. The Seekers of Truth social link has reached...
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan, but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
All right.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah. Understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
I wonder what the object is.
Understood. Please be careful. I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Wow!
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
All right, and now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case, and to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are, but we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
It seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Oof. Let me think. Who'd you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
Oh. Oh, so he didn't do the announcer or Saki. Interesting. So he intervened with Yukiko. Did you kill those two girls? Okay, that we kind of figured that.
Killed. I couldn't save them.
Is saving killing people?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
Who killed the first two?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
Why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
Why the warning letters?
What are you talking about?
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first, but now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story? All right. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
Okay.
I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead, and not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Namatame is casting his eyes downward painfully.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remember that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi.
The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
Oh wow, are we gonna see Saki again? Wow, throwback!
After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful. But that same night,
I forget, did she have like a sprite like everyone else? I think she did. What the fuck?
She was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please! The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was, but she was murdered. And the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calmed down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
Okay.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember
must have
that.
felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
That's our plan.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
You've taken another step toward the truth. Damn, that was quick. I guess we are getting close to the end of the game, I think, so... I suppose they're gonna need to ramp that up really quick.
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Jammer main needed a content. Mono man trap main provided it. That's crazy.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Tomorrow you'll all be going out to talk to people in town. Will this finally help you uncover the information that will lead to the true culprit? You decide to go home early today and get some rest. Dun 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 dun. Ba da bum 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 bum. Today's the day school was founded, so you have the day off from school. You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to gather the information you need to catch the killer. Oh god, it's this music again? Wait, what the fuck are those? Yes, Jordan, I've been buying from the shopping channel. What are those, like, little, like, pillars? What the hell are those? Huh. That's weird. Okay, Central Shopping District, I suppose. Creepy. That incident last spring? I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? What is it about those murders? What are you talking about? You explained about the incident involving Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Did all that happen just last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Who's gonna remember something from that far back anyway? Man, this fog, it makes me feel like we're still inside the TV. I wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. No use whining about it now. Let's step up the search and get that info. What's up with you? This fog has got to be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Junes! Yeah, that's right, Junes! The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba! Get a load of this guy. Okay. Can I do her confidant? Oh, Christ. Why does that one have a rainbow on it? Why is it colored? Something is different. Marie is nowhere to be found. There's another piece of paper on the floor. Something is written on it in horrible script, as if someone wrote it with their offhand.
Release yourself from desire, from impulse. Logic and rationales are excuses for the weak. Release yourself. Your heart's voice. Your internal scream. In exchange for a lost voice, grab hold of your proof of life. Never let it go.
This must be another of Marie's poems. Ah!
What is this?
What's happening to me? Why is this here? I put that in my pocket. It doesn't make any sense. It's gotta be... Hey, don't read that. You inconsiderate scumbag. Why would you read my heart's voice? No, it's not my heart's voice. Hush now, Marie. If you need to release your impulses, please do it somewhere else. Shut up. This is just...
Huh?
Huh? Impulses? Release? I will never let this go. Stop reading my stuff. What the fuck? Dude, those get harder and harder to, like, listen to every time. So can I do your thing? Oh, wait, not Marie. Oops.
Thanks.
Uh-huh. I meant Margaret. An Epon Datara. The Hermit Arcana. Okay, I think I can do it. So... Alright. Let's do this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking up a guide. I'm not about to fucking, like, trial and error this bitch. This shit is... I remember this shit in P5 got complicated. Why is there water on my table? Okay. Alright. Let's look this up. Persona for Golden. Margaret. Okay, here we go. So I need an Epon Datara with Sukukaya. Okay. Do I have a Sukukaya card? I do not. Oh, I have Mass Sukukaya. Damn. Okay. So, I confuse Sylph with Archangel. I do need to see if I actually... What? Rescue? Okay. What? I've never seen that actually flash like that on the screen before. What the hell? Okay. Sylph is Temperance. Let's see. Okay, I do have Sylph. What? Do they have Sukukaya? Okay, they do. Cool. Alright. Okay, I'm also really quick, I guess, then. I'm gonna just get rid of, like, a decent chunk of personas that I have. So I don't need to... Or I guess at least like 3, maybe? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just write them down. Just so I know which ones it was. So there's that. Alright. Let's go into my personas. That's not my persona. Okay. What is Fortuna? Fortuna is Fortune. Who is Fortune? That's Naoto, right? I think so. So I should probably keep that. Sandman is Strength. Who the fuck is Strength? Why do I have this? Okay, it's definitely whose strength? Oh, that's the yeah, the athletes, right? Okay. Let me get rid of Eligor. Because I don't give a fuck about Chie right now. I'll get rid of Eligor. I'll get rid of... Moon is that one girl, right? Yeah. I'll get rid of Eligor. I'll get rid of Taoti, and I think I'll get rid of Dees as well for now. Yeah. Dees and Taoti. Okay. And I couldn't register them, so they're all up to date, so there we go. Okay. So I need Sylph and Archangel. Archangel's a Justice. Fuse. I get Sylph, Archangel, Ippon Datara, and give me... It's Sukukaya, right? Yeah, I can just take them. Okay. I guess I'll just register him. I don't really care. And then manage. Check on dwellers. Margaret's request. How does this work? What? Wait, how do you... Wait, what? Ippon Datara was Sukukaya. Did I do it right? Do I have to, like, leave and come back in? Let's try that.
Welcome to...
Ah, yeah, okay. Well-rounded, flexible, muscular, splendid. You've done good work here. You are indeed the one with infinite potential. Now I'm even more curious about you. Margaret is smiling gently. You became a little more intimate with Margaret. Hey, yo. Okay. Can I just, like, keep doing these? I can! Okay. What the fuck? Matador with the Mahama skill. I know that if anyone can do this for me, it's you. I eagerly await your return. Okay, so for Matador with Mahama, I could fuse a Hanzu with an Anzu with a Barith. Ooh, I don't think I can do that because I don't think my Anzu has a Mahama. Because I think I have my Anzu relatively high level. I think I have like 20 or something. Anzu's a Hierophant. 52. What the fuck? Why is my Anzu so high level? Oh no, I do have Mahama. Fuck yeah. Okay. So give me Anzu. Oh, I have him on me. Cool. Why do I have him on me? Oh, because of Triasto, right? Anzu. Okay, let me write that down. Anzu. Okay. So Anzu, and then I also need Bareth, who's a hanged man. Fuse. Take Anzu and Bareth. And we get Matador. What? What? God damn it. Hold on. Matador. I forgot I already have my fucking lineup. Hold on, I gotta release him. Matador. Dismiss. And I need to absolutely make sure that I do not, what is it, register this fucking Matador, because it'll ruin my current Matador. So I need Mahama, right? Yeah, right. And then nothing else matters. Okay. And then I leave, and then step back in, and she should take it. Actually, did she take the Ippon Datara? I don't even think she took it. I think she just kind of said, good job.
Well...
Matador, and he has Mahama. You have successfully completed the request. What a beautiful persona, this fascinating dance performed by a true sportsman. I'm amazed. You're still young, but you hold such masculinity within your soul. I can feel my heart beat faster. Thank you. I am strongly confident that you are the one I've been searching for. I want to see more of your soul. Margaret is smiling gently. Yo, why is she getting kind of freaky? She's over here saying, like, you have such masculinity and how you're... how, like, my heart is beating faster. Like, yo, chill. Bring me a Gadon that knows Rampage. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, actually, I want to check. Did she take the personas, or did she just, like, leave them? Oh, she just left them. Okay. Well, I'm gonna release these guys. Just because I don't want... I especially, I don't want this Matador to actually be my Matador. Okay, let's see. Get down with Rampage! Fuse Matador... Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna kill myself, bro. Fucking... this next one is Fuse Matador with Ippon Datara. What the fuck? I'm pissed. God damn it. How much money do I have? Okay, I'm still more than fine with money, but god damn it, man. Okay, this might be an issue. I think that Ippon Datara should have Rampage. I think it should, because I leveled it up a bunch. What is Ippon Datara? A Hermit. Okay. Why do I feel like I already passed it? It's because I did. Okay. Great. Great. Fabulous. Ippon Datara. Hey, Rampage! Okay, good. We're good. We're good. Okay, and then I just need Matador, which is Death. Alright. Let's fuse Ippon with Matador. And then I need to get Rampage. Rampage, that. I don't know. Oh my god. Ugh, bless me. Excuse me, goodness. Wow, that looks awful. That's so funny. It's literally just a lot like a tiger that's on fire. Baragion, what is that? Medium fire damage to all foes. Oh, it's just better for this one. Low-key might just straight up, like, leave Gadon as it is, like, with all this, because this is actually not a horrible, what is it? Not a horrible lineup of like skills. I mean, there's better personas, but you know, if for some reason I need to use this guy, probably the increase one ally. Get rid of that. All right. Okay.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
This Gadon has rampage, I see. You've successfully completed the request. Do you know why I asked you to bring me such a beast? Because I wanted you to be aware that even an innocent boy like you can harbor such a dreadful creature inside. And I wanted to ride on it for a bit. But this persona seems too hot for me. Can I extinguish its flame? I'm kidding. I wouldn't harm your persona, nor yourself. I think. What the fuck? Yo, why is she so freaky? Why is she so freaky? She's so freaky. What the fuck? She is so freaky. This is... I did not expect her to be this wild. Neko Shogun with Bufula. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I need a cross fusion with this one. So I need to fuse King Frost, Huapo to get a Kusi Mitana that has Bufula. And then I need to cross fuse that Aramitima, Saki Mitama, Nigi Mitama, and Kusi Mitama to make the Neko Shogun that has... Okay, so King Frost and Huapo. Let's see. Oh, I think I... Don't I have King Frost in my inventory? Or no, I have Black Frost. Yeah, nice. Alright, King Frost. Oh, okay, no, he has Bufula. Woo! I was scared for a second there. And then Huapo, which is Magician. I passed it, didn't I? Yep, okay. Huapo. So then I need to fuse these two into Kusi Mitama. And then I need Bufula, and then the rest doesn't really matter. This is the right one, right? Kusi? Yeah. And then I need Bufula. Yep, okay. That motherfucker rotated. What is Survive Light? I've never heard of that skill. What does that do? What does Survive Light and Survive Dark do? I've never heard of that. Does that just make it so you can't get insta-killed by those? Okay. And then I need to use Cross Fusion with Ara Mitama, Saki Mitama, Nigi Mitama, and Kusi Mitama. Okay. I don't think I have all of those. Yeah, I have all of them, I just don't have them in my inventory, so I'm gonna need to... Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm about to be broke. Okay, hold on. What are all of them? Of course they're all different fucking things. Alright. So, Chariot is Ara Mitama. Priestess is Saki Mitama. And Nigi Mitama is Temperance. I think that's up. Of course it isn't. The one time I choose to go up, it isn't. I guess I got here faster. Okay. That should be everything. And so now, if I go fuse, cross, Neko Shogun, and Bufula. I don't know, just sort of Blade of Fury, Diorama, and Tarukaya. I don't know. Okay. Who's a star? That's Teddy, right? Oh, Mataru Kaya? Damn, that's actually kind of a goated skill. What the fuck? And evade wind. Medium physical damage to one foe. Yeah, get rid of that. Oh, isn't Divine Grace like really good? Isn't it like a super good like support skill or some shit? Either that or it's, I think, fire maybe? Alright. I'm actually gonna register that one. That one seems pretty good. Oh wait, it auto-registers because it's the first time I've made it, doesn't it? Yeah, there it is. Cool, okay. And then I guess I'll register this Gadon. That's not awful. Okay. So now let's head out. Go back in.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Ah, Neko Shogun with Wufula, you've successfully completed the request. This is a rare persona. I think I could even beat my master with this. Wait a moment. This persona's nose isn't long at all. No, there's no way I can win with this persona. It's not easy to surpass the master. Regardless, I appreciate you showing me this beautiful persona. One after another, you make my every wish come true. What a gentleman. At least she wasn't freaky with that one, I guess. Alright. For my next request, a Black Frost that knows Auto Sukukaya. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Okay. A Black Frost with a very useful Auto Sukukaya kill. This again is a two-step... blah, blah, blah. Okay. Multi-part Persona Fusion. So I need Anzu with Sylph to make Jack Frost with Auto Sukukaya, and then I need to perform the Black Frost cross fusion. Okay. 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 I could probably do that. I guess let me just... It's very unlikely, but let me check if my Black Frost has Auto Sukukaya. No. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Alright, I'm gonna need to get rid of him then for a minute. Let me... Black Frost. Alright. Okay. Alright. You will be back soon, my beloved. Okay. So I need to get Anzu, and I need to fuse it with Sylph. And I need to make sure my Anzu has Auto Sukukaya. I don't think it does, which actually is a little concerning. Oh, it does! Let's go. Whew, I'm getting so lucky, dude. Alright, and then I need a Sylph. I am getting so lucky here. Fuse. Sylph, Anzu. And I need Auto Sukukaya. Let's try this though. I don't think this really matters. Yeah. The second Marvel Rivals blind ranking? Yeah, sure. Okay, now that I've got Jack Frost, I need to do a cross fusion for Black Frost. Or is it the Pentagon one? Oh boy. I need Pyrojack, King Frost, Pixie, and Pyrojack, Pixie, King Frost, Where's Ghoul? Where's Ghoul? Where's Ghoul? And Ghoul. Am I full? God damn it. Luna Snow. In terms of the meta, they are unironically one of the best characters in the game. They are like very, very good. Unironically, people consider them to be the best support in the game. My personal enjoyment of playing them, I would say, is very low. I don't really enjoy playing Luna Snow all that much. I think her character design, fine, you know, whatever, that's okay. Personality-wise, she's fine. Everything about her is fine. I personally just am not really like, I don't really gravitate towards characters like that. So I'm gonna give her, because she's really good, and I think other than her ultimate, she is a relatively well-designed character. I would say she is a solid 3 for me. I need Ghoul, and then I'm good to go. There it is. Oof, I'm going broke. Alright, Pentagon and Black Frost. And then I need, what, Auto Sukukaya? Yeah. This just doesn't matter. Next character. Okay. I better not see some fuck-ass character. God damn it, Jordan. Namor. Ooh, man. I'm gonna be real. I think Namor might be a 5. I think he is unironically like one of the lower. I don't like his kit, playing against it or playing like as it, because it just feels like scummy, I guess. Because it's like the game is literally playing for me, and he's such a scoreboard Sally character, because your turrets are like a big part of your kit, and they do like little increments of damage, and if you just like kind of tag everyone in a fight and they all die, even if you're not the one that kills them, your scoreboard will show that you quote unquote killed them all. So you commonly see Namors with like 40 plus like kills, quote unquote, but it's not actually final blows, because if you look at their final blows, they'll only have like 10 or some shit, because it's like they usually didn't get the final hit. So that's why I don't really like Namor. I think his ult is okay. I think his ult is very standard, and I think it's a pretty decently designed ultimate. Being on the receiving end of it is a little frustrating because it cancels movement abilities, but at the same time, if it didn't, it would literally be the worst ult in the game. Very good with Groot ult and stuff like that. His kit overall is, like, honestly, other than the fucking squids, I don't hate it. The team up is really broken with Hulk. So I'm gonna have to say probably 5. I don't really like Namor, like, at all. Not only that, too, but it's like, I'm a Black Panther main. He, like, hard counters me. Like, he's, like, one of my hardest counters. Or, at the very least, he's definitely up there in my counters. So it's just kind of rough to play against him. So I'm gonna have to go with a 5. I just need the Auto Sukukaya, right? And I have that, right? Yeah, okay, then I don't need any of these other skills. Okay. Okay.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
You know this persona's tragic past? Black Frost lived alone for over thousands of years. While enduring this solitude, he prayed to the sky over and over, pleading, "Give me a friend." Eventually, the god he served granted him a friend for a single day. and the two of them frolicked through the fields as happy as could be. They spent many precious hours together, and then, the sun set, the friend vanished. Black Frost regretted his request. If he had known he would have been left sad and lonely, he would have never asked for a friend in the first place. Hence, Block Fro. I didn't mispronounce it. Forget it. I made it all up anyway. Do you believe me? Adults shouldn't be so easily swayed by what others say. Anyhow, I appreciate that you showed me this wonderful card. One after another, you make my every wish come true. What a gentleman. Magneto. I overall like Magneto as a character a lot. Not even just in Rivals, but as a whole, I think he's definitely one of the best written characters in Marvel. Yatagarasu with Megiddo. Okay, I'm actually concerned about this one because it says to use Taoti, and I'm 95% certain my Taoti has upgraded Megiddo, which is Megiddola. So I have a feeling this one might be even harder. But let me think. Magneto. I think overall, and I think a lot of people agree, Magneto is kind of a boring character in Rivals in terms of gameplay. He is very basic. He is the definition of really good, but really boring. He's very strong. He's arguably the best tank in the game, alongside maybe Groot and Emma right now. Almost all really good comps, team comps you'll see, will have Magneto. His biggest issue, again, is just he's not, super flashy, and he's really, kind of boring. His ultimate is, low-key, I would honestly say one of the hardest ults in the game to use efficiently. It's really hard to use his ult well without it being just countering another ult. You almost use his ult as a support ult, where it's an Iron Man ult, a Star-Lord ult, a Punisher ult, another support ult so you could kill them. It's you usually use it in those situations, and it's really hard to use it outside of those situations. It's hard to use it as an engage tool, or just a fight winner or something like that. It's very hard to use it in those situations. His shield is really strong, his bubbles are really strong, and his weird little secondary fire that has the rings is really strong too. Overall, I would say he's boring, but he's good. I would give him a 4, because I would unironically rather play Luna Snow over him. If I had to play them for long periods of time. If it was just a match or two, I would definitely pick Mag. But if I had to play either of them for hours, I would pick Luna Snow. So yeah, I would say a 4. Okay, now this is the scary part, is I think I might have to kind of freeball this one. Where's Taoti? Taoti's tower, right? Wow, they're the only tower I have. Oh, I don't! Oh, let's go! Oh, we stay winning. I have 1 and 2 open, yep. Okay, thank God. So I need to fuse Taoti and Kusith. And then I need to fuse Ares and Black Frost. Okay. I think I have Kusith on me, don't I? Oops. Oh no, I don't. I got rid of him. Okay. Kusith is a sun. Kusith. My goat. My initial Triasto goat. Alright. So we fuse Taoti and Kusith to get Ares. Megiddo. What is Ares' thing? Endurance. Endurance strength. Okay. So we'll do Megiddo. We'll do Blade of Fury. We'll do Mind Slice. And we will do Auto Tarukaya. Moon Knight. Okay. Definitely not number 1, so he's for sure going number 2. I like Moon Knight. Playing as him is relatively fun. I would say playing against him is actually kind of, like, low-key really infuriating, because he can be a very frustrating character to play against. And I have a specific scenario as to why. So, the whole thing with, like, a team shooter is, and this is just shooters in general, is, like, you play around cover, right? You play around walls, play around corners and stuff like that, and you're safe. The problem I have with Moon Knight specifically is that he kind of just negates cover. And it's specifically, let's say your teammate peeks out around the corner and you're like behind cover and you're low. You're waiting to get healed, or you're just like, you know, waiting for maybe like your team to like group up or something like that. And one of your teammates peeks around the corner and they get shot by the Moon Knight, but they're full HP. They don't die. What happens is because of Moon Knight's innate ability that he, like, ricochets his primary fire between enemies and targets, those primaries are going to go to you and they'll kill you behind cover when you didn't even peek. You got punished for your teammate's mistake. That's what I don't like about Moon Knight, is that you get punished for your teammates making mistakes rather than you making a mistake. And I think that's the only thing I don't like about Moon Knight. I will say recently, though, I have actually been playing a bit more Moon Knight, and I've been having a pretty good time with him. I've been playing him in Grandmaster 2 to Grandmaster 1 lobbies, and I've actually not been doing too bad on him. He's been a lot of fun. Let me think. I like the changes they gave him recently, where he got a little bit more, like, survivability. Where, like, when he throws his, like, big boomerang blade, he gets a little bit of shield on top of his HP. I like that change. I think that was a decent change. I like that his ultimate isn't just an instant win button now for fights, and I like that it's literally not... I like that it's not instantly unreactable anymore, because I thought that was crazy. Ares and Black Frost. Okay. Hey, conveniently, I have a Black Frost. And then I just need Megiddo. Right. And then nothing else matters. But yeah, no, I would say he's a solid 2. I like his ult. I think he's, in terms of actual just vibe alone, he's unironically one of the coolest characters in Rivals. In terms of just vibes and look alone, he's like unironically one of the coolest. Yeah, no, I would say he's a solid 2. Definitely a solid 2. I think if I were to swap the list around, I would probably put him at 3 and Luna at 2, but, you know, I'm not too unhappy with this list so far. This last character might be the make or break, though, so... Oh, I swear to God, Jordan. Okay, now I need to get Yatsufusa with Mediarama. I swear to God, Jordan, don't do it to me. Why do I feel like I know you're gonna say one of 3 characters? I'm not gonna say which, because I have a feeling if I do, you won't. Wonderful, this Yatagarasu has the Megiddo skill. You've successfully completed the request. Riddle me this. What kind of Yatagarasu is a crow with 3 legs? I accidentally told you the answer. I'm sorry, I spoiled it. I wanted to give you a riddle that my master once told me. It was difficult yet entertaining, and somewhat sad. Since we've begun meeting this way, I've gained an interest in words. Anyway, thank you for showing me this exquisite card. Margaret is smiling gently. Psylocke. Okay. Well, I mean, they're forced to be one. Yeah. Psylocke. I really do not like Psylocke, if I'm being completely honest. I know she's, like, unironically, like, she's, like, the Genji of the game, where she's, like, kind of, not in terms of kit, but in terms of, like, skill expression. Like, you need to be a good Psylocke, or at least halfway decent, to actually get any sort of value out of her. And she's, unironically, when it's a good Psylocke, one of the best characters in the game. But I just personally do not really like her all that much. I've played her a handful of times. I think I have maybe like an hour or two on her. And I've really tried to get better with her. I really have. But I just don't really love her kit. And even though I fully understand her kit and everything, I just still don't really love playing her that much. She's also very frustrating to play against, especially on support. Ooh, man. Support, and she can shred tanks too because of her like crazy spread. Because they give her that crazy spread so she doesn't one-shot squishies, but tanks are so fucking big, it doesn't matter. Overall, if I were to swap around the list, I think I would go... Oh, man. I would probably go... Psylocke 2... No, Psylocke 3, Luna 2, Moon Knight 1, I think is what I would do. Nah, no, Luna 1, Moon Knight 2, I think is what I would do. So, I would just swap Psylocke and Luna Snow. I think Mag and Namor would stay where they're at, though, because they're just both really boring. Okay, Yatsufusa. And it's Shamar Gradient. Star Fusion, available July 20th. Fuse Thoth, Orthrus, Makami, Simha, and Mothman. I don't think I have like 3 of those. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Let's see who I have. So Thoth is Emperor. I have Thoth. Oh. Thoth gets Mediarama at level 47. Shit. Shit! Oh wait, no, he would auto level up. Never mind. He would auto... Oh no, I would need to fuse him. Shit. Shit. I would need to refuse Thoth. This is gonna be the first one that it really takes me a minute, isn't it? Okay. So Thoth is the big one. That's the big one I need. Orthrus, who is a hanged man. I have Orthrus. Makami, which is also a hangman, I have Makami, and Narasima, which is a sun. Okay, I literally just need to refuse a Thoth. Okay, hold on. Persona 4 Golden Thoth Fusion. Let's see. Thoth. To get Thoth, oh my god, there's 6,305 recipes. Holy fuck, dude. Jesus Christ. Why are they all so expensive? What the hell? Kali and Neko Shogun. Do I have Kali? Their strength. I do, okay. We'll do Kali and Neko Shogun. What's Neko Shogun? Star. Okay. Oh. That's kind of funny. I wouldn't even need him to, like, upgrade. I could just do that. Okay, what is he good at? You know what? I just realized it doesn't fucking matter. So I'm gonna just do this. I'll just do Mataru Kaya, Electric Boost, Blade of Fury. Sure. There we go. Null Mute? That's such a horrible skill. What? I feel like there's not anywhere near enough enemies in the game that do shit like that to have a skill like that. Okay, now that we have that, I might as well just register it, because it's low-key probably better than what I have. Oops. There. What does Mayata Garasu have? I mean, I guess I might as well. Yeah, sure, I don't care. Okay. And now the big moment, because I have the Thoth. So let's go. So I need Thoth, I need Orthrus. Oh, do I have enough room? I have 4 slots. I think so. I think I like legitimately barely have enough room. Okay. So I need Orthrus, which is a hanged man. Yeah. There's Orthrus. I need Makami. I need Narasima. You know, I just realized I didn't check if I have... I just realized I didn't check if I have Mothman. I really hope I have Mothman. And Mothman is Hermit. Please, please, please. Oh, thank God. Oh, I did not want to have to just, like, go through, because I would have wasted so much money. Okay, and I think this is the star, right? Yeah. Yeah, Yatsu Fusa with Mediarama. Mediarama, there it is. Alright, and then, I don't know. Blade of Fury, Tempest Slash, and Mataru Kaya. Motherfucker got orbs. Almost done. We got 2 more ranks and then we're done.
Well,
As Mediarama, you successfully completed the request. I can feel your heart. Words can express nothing. The only way to convey meaning is through the communication between hearts. Atano, Corvo, and Margaret. What do these names have in common? Oh no, there's nothing in common. I was testing your generosity. Good job. You passed the test. Margaret seems a little embarrassed. He became a little more intimate with Margaret. Why does he keep saying I became a little more intimate? That's weird. Okay. Ganesha with Tetrakarn. Okay. Getting your hands on Ganesha isn't quite as challenging as some others on the list, but you'll need to be able to be level 50. Fuse Decarabia with Kuchu Lane. Decarabia will have Tetrakarn. Alternatively, use Triple Fusion to fuse Mithra, Yatsu Fusa, and Decarabia. Or use Triple Fusion on Kaiwan, Neko Shogun, and Fuki. I know for sure I can do that last one, but I'm going to see if I can do the other one. So, Decarabia with Kuchu Lane. So... Oh, actually, no, I definitely can't do that first one. I know for a fact I don't have Kuchu Lane. Because I only have 1 tower, and it's Taoti. Right? Yeah, no. Okay. Okay, why do they even let you click on those? Okay. Triple Fusion, Mithra, Yatsu Fusa, and Decarabia. I know I have Mithra. I'm pretty sure I have Mithra. Yatsu Fusa. So Temperance, Hangman, and Fool. Oh, I don't have Decarabia. Okay. Kaiwan, Neko Shogun, Fuki. Kaiwan, Star. Oh, they're all Star. What the fuck? Okay. Let's see. Taiwan, Neko Shogun, and Fuki. And I needed to have Tetrakarn. Okay. Okay, so Kaiwan is going to be the one that passes it down. Okay, triple fusion. And it's going to be Fuki, Neko Shogun, Kaiwan. And then it needs Tetrakarn. And then I guess we could just go with, I don't know, probably just Blade of Fury. And Meteor. High counter, 20% chance of reflecting physical attacks. Ugh, a mustard bomb, what the hell? We'll get rid of Meteorama, I guess. Could be a good, honestly, Loki, a good physical persona if I ever needed it, but I think there's probably a better one. Okay, last one. Your Ganesha knows Tetrakarn. You've successfully completed the request. What a long nose. By the way, have you heard this song about a long nose? What happens in the Velvet Room nobody knows, but the master has a very long nose. How nostalgic. I used to sing this song with that girl. How I miss those days. Margaret is smiling, her eyes narrowed. Okay. Freaky, freaky deaky. Trumpeter with Mind Charge. Alright, this is the last one. Trumpeter with Mind Charge. I know Trumpeter is one of the big ones. For Matador, White Rider, Daisoju, Pabilsag, Taon, and Taoti. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. Actually, I guess I'll register them. That's not a horrible lineup. All right. Okay. So I know I have Matador, White Rider, Death. I might have White Rider. I think I do. I do. Okay. I have White Rider. I have Matador, Daisoju, Hierophant. I don't have Daisoju. Okay. Daisoju, Pabilsag, which is Emperor. I don't have Pabilsag. And Taon, which is a Hanged Man. Okay, I don't have most of them. The good thing is, though, is the one that's basically like the crutch is Taoti, which I am pretty sure my Taoti has Mind Charge. I am pretty sure my Taoti has Mind Charge. Yeah, okay, we're good. We are good then. So I just have to fuse these other ones. So I need Daisoju. Okay. Daisoju. Kinki and Ganesha. Good thing I have Ganesha. And Kinki is Chariot. There's Kinki. Fuse Kinki and Ganesha for Daisoju. And I mean, this doesn't really matter, but we'll do, I don't know, Tetrakarn, Power Charge, and Matarukaya. Yeah. Increase success rate of light magic. Get rid of probably power charge. Yeah. Okay, that's that one. So now I need. I got Daisoju, now I need Pabble Sag. Shoutouts to Persona Fusion Calculator for Golden on fucking GitHub. This shit goes crazy. Pabble Sag, Pabble Sag. There it is. Kuchu Lane, no. Oh man, these all kind of suck. Ganesha. Okay, I can for sure do that one. But can I do the Ganesha Hanuman one? Oh. Velvet card. The discount for so many personas. Oh, yes, sir. Woo, yeah, baby. I also got a trophy. The trophy is Moderate Bookkeeper. Register over 50% of the compendium. Nice. Okay. Do I have Hanuman? I know I have Ganesha. Hanuman is a strength. Let's see. I do! Okay, I can do Hanuman Ganesha. What's Ganesha again? Star. Okay. Grab Ganesha. Yo, I started this with over 850,000 and I'm down to 550,000. That's crazy. I guess thankfully I probably won't ever need money again for the rest of the playthrough, but like, god damn, bro. Alright, fuse these two. What the fuck is that? Ew. Nasty. It's fucking gross looking. What the hell? It's like a person with like a fucking like scorpion like that's fucking awful. Ew, what the fuck? It's like a person with like a scorpion like melded to their back. That's nasty. That's wild. So I'm assuming this thing's a hella like status effect based persona because almost all of its fucking abilities have status effects. Deals heavy physical damage to all foes twice. That's actually pretty good. Get rid of... Yeah, oh yeah, this guy is a status effect machine. We'll get rid of Mudun, because I don't really know why they would give him an insta-kill move when it's clearly they clearly wanted him to be a status effect-based persona. That's wild. Okay, Pabble Sag. And then... I think I just need one more. Yeah, Taon. Taon. Oh wait, is it Tao? Oh. Did they spell it wrong on the site, or is there two that have almost identical names? They spelt it wrong. Okay. Either they spelt it wrong or this site spelt it wrong. Why does this one have 25,000 recipes? Holy shit. Okay, I think I can do Hanuman and Samael. Samael is a death. I think I have Samael. I do not. Okay. Let's see. I can do Fuki and Taoti. I can do that for sure. Fuki is a star. Fuki, and then Taoti. You know, it's kind of funny with this, I won't even really need to fuse Taoti, but I'm gonna do it that way anyways. Okay, so the fucking site that I was on at first spelt it wrong, because it is Tao, not Taun. How did they do that? The N button is on the opposite side of the keyboard from the U. Okay. And with that, we grab Taoti. And then we're good to go. Fuse. Pentagon. Oh, is this one a hexagon? Oh, it is. Oh no, I still need Matador and White Rider. So I actually need to get rid of 2. Jesus. Oops. Okay. Persona. Oh, Jesus. Alright. I think it probably just Yatagarasu and Yatufusa. Did I register these guys yet? I did. Okay, cool. And then I just need White Rider and, what was it, Matador, I think? Yep. I think these guys are both death, so. White Rider and Matador. Fuse, Hexagon, Baboon. Okay, what is he good at? Because unironically, I could actually use this guy. He's got Megidola. Okay, so... Damn, I just realized I'm gonna have to, like, ruin... Damn. Because he needs a Megido, right? Oh, no, he needs Mind Charge. Okay. Okay, no, actually, never mind. I don't need to, like, ruin him then, actually. That's goated. Hell yeah. Okay. That'll actually be really good, too. Having him with Mind Charge, that'll be really good. So he's a very heavy magic-based. Okay. So... Let's see here. Foolish Whisper would be really good. I think having a physical move would also be really good, so I think Arrow Rain. Then I'm thinking... maybe... Ataru Kaya. Then obviously Mind Charge. Does he have... Oh... I'm gonna be fucked up and evil, and I'm gonna give him Null Fire, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give him Null Fire. I'm gonna be fucked up and evil. Because that means he's literally gonna be immune to, like, 5 different stuff, fucking, like, damage types. And I can actually use this guy, too, because he's so high level. I think he, unironically, actually might be my highest level persona now. Maraku Kaya, increased party member defense. Let's get rid of... we'll get rid of Foolish Whisper. As good as it is. What's Cool Breeze? Restore 8% of HP and SP after battle. Wow, that is fucking insane. Okay, maybe I do get rid of Arrow Rain then. Yeah, because it definitely, yeah, it seems like he's more built for magic. than anything else. Oh, he gets Megidolan next. Holy shit. Yeah, I could unironically really use him well. That's crazy. Okay. Well, here we go. This is it.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
A trumpeter with mind charge, you've successfully completed the request. That was my last request. Congratulations. You've been through many challenges, and I hope you grasped their meaning. You see, the results never mattered. I wanted to see you yourself struggle and complete the requests. You approached each challenge thoughtfully, and in doing so, you trained your soul. As I predicted, you have shown me that your soul is strong. It's been wonderful. For this first time in ages, I became very excited. But remember, one's soul is fragile. The purer it is, the stronger it gets, but it can easily be led astray. It can take so little as a handful of senseless words, such as a lie or a rumor. Please remember that. Now, I have to give you something as a reward. Here, I want you to have this. Obtained Spiral Brooch. It's only an object, but at the same time, it's an expression of myself. I'm sure you'd know since you struggled so much for me, right? And there it is! Maxed out Empress. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Isis, the ultimate form of the Empress Arcana. The Margaret Social Link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Margaret Social Link. Atano Corvo has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Empress Social Link, you can now fuse Isis, the Mother of Reincarnation. There's nothing more of your heart that I need to see. I understand you quite well now, so thank you. As I thought, you're the person I had been waiting for. When the time comes, it is you who will provide my answer. I look forward to it. Hey, there it is! Did it! That didn't take me too long. I thought that was going to take me a lot longer, but it only took me like 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. That wasn't too bad. Alright, nice! We did it! 1 second. Ugh, why is my computer not letting me see? I can finally close these, and then let me really quick buy back the personas that I need. Why is my computer not letting me see? There we go. Jesus. That's funny. Okay, okay, let's see. Close that. Pull this up. Okay. So I would say the big ones are probably Taoti and Black Frost and Dees. But honestly, I might actually not even need Dees anymore now that I think about it. Because, or actually for the time being I do, but as soon as I get Megidolan on Trumpeter, I don't need her anymore, I don't think. Because I have Mind Charge on him, I have Mataru Kaya on him. And I mean, I'm not going to need to grind money again, so I actually don't think I'll need her anymore. I'll buy her back, I think, anyways. The big ones I need. Let me think. What are the like things I'm really working on right now? I think Anzu's a must because he's like my get out of jail free card with like dungeons. Anzu, Black Frost is also I think a must. He's a little too good. I think I passed him. I did. Yeah. He was literally at the top of the list. What is a Matador? Matador's death? I don't really need Matador. What is Dees? magician. I don't need her. And yeah, what does she have? She does have Megidolan, but the big thing is just that she had Mind Charge and Megidolan. And then combine that with Taoti, which my Taoti had Auto Tarukaya. I was able to use them as like a combo to like farm money with the hands. Did I miss hanging out with Ai? Do you mean like, did I miss like starting her thing? Because if you mean, did I miss like actually starting her social link? No, I think I have her at like 3 right now. I just don't think I've had an opportunity to over the last couple times. I don't need Dees. I don't need Taoti, I don't really think. Although I might grab Taoti anyways. Actually, I am going to grab Taoti because he's tower and that little shit is tower too. So I'll grab him. And then I don't need Eligor at the moment. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, no, I think that's it. I suppose I can grab Eligor just to, like, have him? Did you mean, like... I meant, did you miss hanging out with her and, like, I miss you kind of... No, I did not. I think I would rather hang... No, I can't say that. I wouldn't rather hang out with the nurse. I didn't miss hanging out with her, Jordan. She makes me feel like an accessory. I'm good. What else was I gonna grab? Oh yeah, Eligor. Might as well just have him. Just because I'm probably gonna end up doing Chie at some point anyways, so if I have time. I don't like hate Chie, but like it is kind of wild that she's one of the first party members you get and she's so aggressively bad. Okay, now I need to look up how to do this because I am not trying to like just fucking walk my way through this. Persona 4 Golden. Ask about the murders. 12. What? 12:05. Talk to the woman at Shopping District North. So I gotta go over here. Okay. The shopping woman. So is that you or is that her? Oh, you have a question for me about those murders? A little while ago, they said that a suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. Female student at Junes. Okay. Can I help you? I don't recall anyone suspicious. A suspicious person? Now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? Ask a female student near the bookstore at Shopping District South. If she recalls anyone suspicious. Is it this one? Huh? Someone told you that I saw a suspicious person. Oh, that! You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. It seems the thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. Okay. I wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. Information on what happened before we entered the TV world, You know about that first murder. I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much information as we can. I'll see you later. I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me, with the fog and all. Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kind of hurt. Damn fog, hurry up and go away! Okay. I've been asking around about Teddy too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They're all like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Junes, but nobody has seen him yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? Alright, I think I just need to talk to Chie and Naoto now. Even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. The rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? I think it's just Naoto, and I should be done? Why do you look like that? Is it a gas mask? It's me. Do you recognize me? I'm outside. When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay out here and watch the sunset. Of course, I'm going to watch TV when I go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog. I hate it. It's so depressing. Do you have a question? It's a small town. If there was anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going around all over. But at least I haven't heard any news or rumors like that, so I'd say there's no such person. Okay. Alright, and then I think I just have to go talk to Naoto, and then it should be done. First, we should retrace our steps. That would be the simplest way. Saki Konishi and Mayumi Yamano. There should be a commonality between the two. Surely there were some witnesses. Any scrap of data could be useful, no matter how small. Okay, well. Talk to everyone in town about the murders? Oh my god. Okay. So I need to talk I need to talk to everyone, bro? Oh my god. Alright. Okay, I talked to you, I talked to you, I talked to you, I talked to you, I talked to you. I didn't talk to you. Hey, listen to this. Risette came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked her for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. No, I don't think I've seen any suspicious people. Except for you, who's interrupting my conversation with Risette. Okay. Weirdo. Alright, I talked to that woman. I don't think I can talk to this guy. Oh no, I can. There isn't anyone like that in this town. I even know you! You're that kid who's staying at Dojima-kun's house. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm looking forward to that fine cold, you hear? Man, fuck you. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, I've gotten kind of freaked out too. I wonder where I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. Okay. This guy should be the last one. You gotta be careful when taking your motorcycle out on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, or was I at fault there? No? Okay, that's not it, I guess. Maybe... Is there anyone in the shrine? There's a couple kids. Okay. I didn't need it. Okay. Alright, fabulous. There's nothing here. I think there was like one person in Junes. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do, and this fucking guide is like not giving me a very good description of what to do. Oh, floodplain maybe? I guess I didn't go to floodplain. Okay. My daughter was in an accident. On top of that, it was a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all that fog. Jeez, this is horrible. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt too bad. But she was right, wasn't she? That fog is dangerous. I need to start letting everyone know. The fog isn't clearing up, is it? Isn't that just a little strange? My wife is all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. By the way, do you need anything? We've had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. Okay. Kitty. Do you need something? Have I seen a strange person? I don't know. Out in the country, if there was anybody strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. Okay. I hate these fucking, like, wild goose chase things, man. They're not fun. They're just so not fun. And it's like there's so many of them in this game. It's frustrating. Well, now I don't know what to do. I went physically everywhere. I'm sorry. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. Now that you mention it, the town was all abuzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? In that old voice, can I say Karlek? Karlek? Like that? Karlek? Like that? Let me do Junes. Maybe let me talk to this girl about the incident last spring. I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm going to be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that. Okay. You're welcome. I can't go to the high school. I don't think there's anyone in front of the Dojima residence, so I guess I'll just go through here again. A suspicious person? No, I can't think of anyone, not from this town anyway. Yeah, no, I already did that with you. What are you talking about? You explained about the incident involving Saki and Yamano. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. There, yeah. I'm about to just watch this fucking video. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? Are you done asking questions? Good, now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. That's crazy. That's wild. Saying that, like, literally right in front of her. That's wild. Have I seen any other weird people aside from Namatame-san? Nope, I don't think so. It doesn't look like you'll find any more information on a suspicious person. Okay. Oh, come on, don't make me even more depressed. They said on the news that the suspect had been caught, so that whole thing is over now, right? What else is there? Okay, now I have to watch this video. I legitimately have no idea what to do. Ask the female student near the bookstore if she recalls anyone suspicious. Talk to everyone in town about the murders and if they see anyone suspicious. Eventually, the team will meet up at Aya's Chinese restaurant. I literally have spoken to everyone. I don't know why it's not, like, progressing. Try asking some of the nearby people. That's what I fucking did. Can I go into the shops, maybe? Do I have to ask these people? Nope. I do not fucking know who I'm supposed to be talking to. I have quite literally spoken to everyone. I don't know who they want me to speak to. Give me a fucking minute. Dumbass wild goose chases, dude. I fucking know who I missed, dude. I didn't ask the old guy, the other one. I only asked him about the suspicious person. Oh my god. Fuck that section, man. You met up with your friends after you finished gathering information.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
You all finished eating the dishes that you ordered.
Oh, now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
You spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go outside to get some fresh air.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi, and judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew that what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all of these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. There must be someone in this small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is... What the fuck? I can choose our teammates? What the hell? Who's someone else? What? Oh my god, is this when I actually decide? Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's letting me go through all of the names. Holy shit. Oh Jesus, I need to think for a second. There's no way it's anyone in the group. I refuse to believe it's anyone in the group. The only person that could even somewhat be possible is maybe Naoto. Everyone else is too fucking stupid. But Naoto is like actually really smart. But again, it's like she almost killed herself to like sort of like learn about us. Let me think. There's no way it's Teddy. There's no fucking way it's Teddy. I refuse to believe it's Teddy. It's definitely not anyone on this page. The only one I could think it might be on this page is Naoto, but that doesn't make sense. I think it's Adachi. Someone that's able to track our movements without it being suspicious. He's always kind of just been around. He's always just been around, not really doing too much. He was very calm for the Nanako Dojima situation. He was very quick to end the case both times that a culprit was found. And he's a detective. So he would have access to all of the tools from police officers and the police station as a whole. Oh shit. Oh shit. There's no way it's anyone at school. That just wouldn't make any fucking sense. So it's none of the other, like, confidants. I don't know why. That's kind of wild that they're even giving us, like, the option of picking any of them. I'm almost curious what would happen if you picked, like, Yosuke or, like, Naoto. Like, would it just be like, no, that's fucking stupid? That would be kind of funny. Oh, man. This is where I learn if I was right or not. This is where it happens. This is where it happens. This is where it happens. Was my hunch correct? Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There's no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. However, Should you tell your friends about your suspicions about Adachi being the culprit? Don't tell friends, protect Adachi. No, fuck him. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
That was a cute sneeze.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
Did I get it right? Did I know? Did I fucking guess right? Oh my god. It's him, alright.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now. You feel that you are getting closer to the truth.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Okay. Shit's getting kind of serious.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice.
Okay. Ooh, I don't like his smile. I could just ask the same thing.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to question Adachi about. Ooh.
Warning letter? The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
Oh, he's getting angry.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous! We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in!
What did you just say?
Put them all in? What's this putting them in business?
Do you know something about the method behind their murders?
Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow. Then that settles it. How, I wonder? Would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days, Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Wait, you son of a bitch! Adachi!
Oh.
Damn it! Adachi!
I know that hurt. Oh my fucking god. And he's gone. He went into the fucking TV. Oh my fucking god. Adachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would, but could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Oh, Jesus. Let's go in. No?
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100%
Okay.
positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Junes like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
The extremely suspicious detective Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. Holy shit. I called this shit so fucking long ago. I said so long ago that I thought Adachi was sus as fuck. I always thought he was so fucking weird. How he was always there. How he conveniently always slipped up and let out information he wasn't supposed to. Like, oh my god. You split up for today and you all went back home. Oh my god. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Well, I am so sorry, but I'm gonna end it here. Because it's fucking almost midnight, and I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. And also, Ultron came out today in Marvel Rivals, and I want to play him really bad, so... Well, wow, man. Wow. Crazy. That might be... I think that might be one of my best, like, predictions ever. I don't think I've ever had a prediction where I called something so far down the line and it was right. That's crazy. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I am not going to promise that I'm gonna stream again sometime over the next couple days, just because a couple times I've done that, I haven't. I will try. But yeah, I think I will definitely try and pick this up sooner than I did before, though, because wow, that's crazy. Yeah, shit's going crazy. Shit's going crazy. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later.